doing? What you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Bet I'm in the break room. What you doing? What you doing? Hey, what we doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room.
What's up, everybody? It's Shani Scott, and we are inside of Big Think's break room. We are taking a midday break today, and I have some special guests that I want to introduce to you. First, before I bring them up on the stage, I am so excited. I'm so excited to have these guys on because you guys already know that I am the person about the culture for us and seeing our Black men thrive and be seen in positive lights. So the NFL, members of the NFL choir will be on with us today to talk about their America's Got Talent performance and the upcoming performance that they're going to have because we're going to vote them right on in. So without further ado, before I say too much and give everything away, I'm going to bring up two members of the NFL choir. Yes, that's the National Football League's choir. You didn't know they had one? Yeah, they got one. They perform everywhere. But we got Bryant B-Mac McKinney and the troublemaker. MJ is in the house.
Yeah, call it what it be.
How you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Doing good.
Pretty good. Well, first, before we get into all the fun stuff and the jokes and the hard stuff, I want to say congratulations to you guys, and I also want to say thank you. Not just to you, but everybody that's in the choir for being such a good role model on America's Got Talent. And what I mean by that, what I was so impressed with, it was such a beautiful thing to see a stage full of Black men outside of church with clothes on, no drawers showing, and they singing a happy song. Wasn't no ad libs. Hey, nothing against Migos because I love them. I played it too. But I thought that was such a beautiful sight. So how did you guys decide to get together and, number one, audition for America's Got Talent?
Well, when the opportunity came, I think a producer saw us doing, because we did a core group of us did the national anthem and for the Pro Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think the producer saw that clip. And they were like, it might be a good idea to bring these guys on. So if you let Brian Scott say it, which he's not on right now, Brian, we all went back and forth to like, should we do it, should we not do it? But it ended up being a great platform to do it and to be with my brothers on stage. So it ended up being pretty awesome, and it was just a great opportunity.
So how did you guys decide to sing Justin Timberlake Got That Feeling?
We actually we had like a couple options for songs, and I think we picked another one originally by Bill Withers again. And the producers were kind of like, this is the first time Justin Timberlake cleared a song. You guys should probably just try this.
Exactly.
It'll be really big. So we were like, basically, okay, let's step out our comfort zone because we already did a song by the same gentleman, so let's try it, and we gave her a shot at it.
Okay, well, you guys did an amazing job. Now I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna play some of it, and we're gonna cross our fingers with the YouTube guys. Facebook gonna try to shut us down, but if they do, you can watch this on the app at Medium Room 360. All you gotta do is download it at the Google Play Store or on your iOS device. So let's see what you guys were doing.
Goes electric wavy when I turn it on.
That's Baby Trey. That's Baby Trey.
Now where are y'all at on the stage?
You'll see it. You can't miss me back. I'm literally right behind him. That's me right behind Trey.
Well, wait. We gotta take that. Something else happened. But if you guys want to watch, the audience members, if you want to watch it, make sure you go to America's Got Talent's YouTube page and watch it there because we need to get the views up to help them make it to the wild card.
Please.
So you guys performed in the semifinals, but you got voted out.
I voted out.
So are we a wild card or are we trying to be a wild card?
We're trying to be a wild card. The judges each judge has a vote to bring somebody on back as a wild card, and then you vote out of those people, those 4 acts, and one of them go back to be in the finals as a wild card.
Okay.
So there's levels to this.
For America to vote for you, for everybody here watching Media Room 360, how do they vote?
They can go to NBC.com/AGT vote, and they can vote for us there.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to get that on. You said
NBC.com/AGT vote.
/AGT. You know, because you got to put this up here so they can see.
They can see.
Okay. So this is what we need to do right here. NBC.com/AGT vote. Can we vote more than once?
Yes.
You can vote up to 10 times per person or per phone or
per device?
Whatever. Yeah, per device. But the voting doesn't start until after we become a wild card. So right now we just need everybody to kind of view the YouTubes and leave comments and just request to see us again.
Okay. And then they can follow you on Instagram at Players Choir, right?
Correct.
Now your AGT performance is on your. Do you guys have a link tree on your Instagram?
Yes, you'll see everything. You should see everything on our Instagram, on our all that. So I think we on Facebook and Instagram. So I don't know about Twitter yet, but you should be seeing everything that we've done. Our journey, guys joking around. You should see all that.
Okay, I'm trying to make sure you have a link tree though, because if you have a link tree on here, then they can go to your IG, click the link, and watch and go straight to YouTube. So do y'all have? You know what a link tree is, MJG?
Listen, man, I'm slow, so I wrote the slow bus. You hear me? So link tree. Just go to social media. That's all I can tell you.
Whoever control your IG, tell them.
We don't have a link tree currently on our
there
IG.
You go,
I just checked.
There you go.
We definitely will request one.
There we go.
So that way, under the post, just click the link in Linktree, and bam, it's right there. They get it. Now, another thing that you guys did one thing that the NFL Choir does is you guys focus on mental health. So, what is your initiative with that, and how do you reach out to the community? And looks like DJ Big Bink is about to join us.
Okay, DJ. I think the first. What's going on, DJ?
What up, baby? How y'all feeling, man?
Well, we good. We good.
That boy B Mac and MJG already. Good to see y'all, man.
So first, to answer your question about the mental health, first, the most important thing is, and this is so unique about this choir, besides the singing and the dancing and all the other stuff, we really come together as a brotherhood, as a locker room, to deal with our mental health. Because what we can hide from you, I can't hide that from B-Mac. Because B-Mac knows what my struggle looked like. He knows what it looks like. After I retired, man, I dealt with depression, like some real serious depression for 10 plus years. And, with a lovely family, with my beautiful kids, they couldn't get me out of it. Nothing but prayers and guys like Tommy Harris, Brian Scott, Cam, JB, like guys like B Mac, they know what to say. They know the words to kind of pop us, pop each other back, out of that hole. And so first, the first ministry starts with us. It starts in that locker room. And now when we start spreading the message outside to other young men, to other young ladies, we know what it looked like, because we have dealt with it in the house, right? Mm-hmm. And so mental health is one of our key, outlooks when it comes to this choir and when it comes to the platform of ministry for our group.
So mainly you guys got together to be a support for each other.
Yes. Now I will say this. I will say this. When we first started this thing, we were still playing ball. Okay.
Okay.
This was just fun at first. But God created this thing to how, to come as what you see today. Because I wasn't thinking about no mental health when I'm trying to block somebody and I'm trying to score a touchdown. We weren't thinking about mental health. We think about our next contract, to get some more
that's
money.
right.
You know what I'm saying? We weren't thinking about this, right?
Okay.
But now after retirement and how God created this thing to be, man, this thing right here, and I always say this is a unicorn because there's nothing out there like it. There's no other platform. Yeah, you can have your therapy. I got a therapist. Talk to my therapist every Thursday, but my therapist can only do so much for me. But my brothers can come in and wake me up like no other. So that's why it's just so important, like you said earlier, for black men to get together and have these dialogues and be vulnerable with each other. Because I think that's the unique thing about us. Man, we're so vulnerable with each other. Like, I'm a crybaby. I cry. Yeah, I cry.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I cry. But I cry. But they understand my tears. They understand my journey. My guys, my locker room, man, them guys know, they know what it looked like. They know what it is. So that's what we be banking on, man. Just each other, our brotherhood.
So y'all are pretty much in touch because Bryant there, 7 feet tall. How tall are you? 7'1"?
I'm 6'8". I'm 6'8".
She put that 7 foot, bro.
Like he talked. Everybody's 7 feet to me. Everybody's 7 feet to me. But he's coming from the yoga class, and I've been to a yoga class before, but I've never seen a black man in there.
Oh yeah. I mean, at this point in life, you got to kind of heal in a lot of different aspects, mentally and definitely physically. Especially I played for 12 years, so it's a tax on the body and the mind. So I go there to kind of rejuvenate myself a little bit, and I try to start off my mornings that way. You know what I'm saying? In peace. Then I go on the rest of my day.
Now, is this the same choir that performs at the Super Bowl every year?
Well, it's different, but the core guys we do mess in both arenas. Because that's how the ideal came about with the Super Bowl gospel. But the difference between that and what we're doing now, the Super Bowl gospel part, we might see 40 guys on stage. You know what I'm saying? Because guys see each other once a year, and that's their go out time. Hey man, let's go to the Super Bowl gospel celebration and let's have fun, X, Y, and Z. And then you have this where you get AGT, and you got to learn how to sing now. Everybody don't know how to sing.
Some people know how to blend in.
Exactly. So we can
sing and dance because y'all up there dancing too.
You got to do it. So
that's a whole nother element.
Lean with it, rock with it for Jesus.
Right.
Yes.
So you basically have like a mass choir, and then you have a traveling choir for the most part.
There you go.
All right. So, Bink, I'm gonna let you ask a few questions because I'll talk forever, and I'll put some more of the video up a little bit later too for everybody to see.
No, I'm just thinking like B Mac, MJG. I'm just thinking like this whole thing about mental health is really being put out there, and it's good for us as black men. But I think about players like Dave Duerson. I think about Junior Seau. How these guys was dealing with it. It looked like privately, and it kind of took over, which they ended up taking their own lives, man. And suicide, the rate has been going up over 30% over the last 10 years among black men. And that's something that's kind of just pushed to the side. But for you guys to and here go the part, like for people outside looking in y'all world, because somebody who ignorant, not ignorant as in dumb, but ignorant who don't know the information, like, and them fools played in the NFL 10, 12 years, man, they got bread, man. What the hell they depressed about? Like, speak on that part right there. I don't know if that's too personal, but what the hell and I'm speaking in quotations.
No, go ahead.
What do y'all got to be so depressed about? That's just, the question that people, when we talk in the barbershop, like what is it possibly that you are depressed about? You got all that bread.
But I'm gonna tell you what's funny is when I was a kid coming up and listening to Biggie Smalls, More Money, More Problems, and I thought the same way until you're in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Money don't solve everything. Money can't buy family members back from the dead. Like money can't do a lot of things. So money is not going to solve nothing when it comes to personal life. So just because you have money, that's the only material thing that it can purchase. It can't purchase some other things. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that go on with people with family members. There's a lot of things that now people try to take advantage of you. There's a lot of different angles. You now become a target. So there's a lot of things that can affect your peace, your mental health. You know what I'm saying? And then you have these high expectations because you are this 1% NFL player who plays that everybody's expecting so much from you. And then every week, y'all don't have somebody coming every year to try to take your job, do y'all? And you got to fight every year
Talk to
somebody come
me.
to take your job. It's a lot of stress. Like that ain't nothing like, I mean, allow like a whole wave of people coming in and want your job. So how sharp you got to make sure you be. Somebody's younger, somebody's all this and the other. You know what I'm saying? I managed to play for 12 years, and that's by the grace of God.
That's real tough.
I'm also competitive too, but you got to go in there with that mindset.
And also, bro, like, be Mac, you talking, boy. Just think about this. You get drafted from zero. You get drafted from zero. You ain't got no money in the bank. You coming out of you ain't got nothing. Now you get a signing bonus for $20 million. And you have no protection. So I let people talk that's ignorant. Yeah. Because the weight that comes on you when it comes to this thing called living life as a professional player, but also just trying to live your life, man, that thing is hard. One thing people don't know about me, when I played for the Carolina Panthers, to be normal, I used to go to this church. We had our days off in the league was every Tuesday. Sometimes you get Tuesdays and Wednesdays, depends how good you are. So I used to go to this church that used to have choir rehearsal every Tuesday. You know why that resonates with me? Because when I was in college and when I was younger, I used to go to choir rehearsal. So now I'm trying to fight for my normacy. I'm trying to fight for not to look like, oh, he's the NFL player. Gotcha. Oh, we can ask him for this or we can ask him for that. Like, I used to try to dumb that. I used to tell people I'm a school teacher driving in a Mercedes.
I used to say I was Britney Spears security guard.
Like so like D-Mac said, money just pay your bills, doc. Money it'll put you on send you on a vacation. Money can make you buy your mama a house, daddy a truck, or whatever. But bro, when life hits you, money can't do nothing. Yeah.
So we talked about, you guys touched on the mental part of it after the game. What about the physical part of it? What it does to your body, and then once you're coming out, like you're doing yoga to get yourself back together. How does the physical part of it impact you physically and even the mental side?
Y'all see how O.J. Simpson walked? That came from football. Like, you don't feel the same. Going in, you come out totally different. A totally different person, totally different feeling. So it's like I try to do things now to kind of like reverse some of the damage that I've done. You know what I'm saying? That's why this whole stretching thing is very important to me, because to loosen up some sciatic nerve issue I may have, just different things. It's just very important to kind of heal the body at a certain point, because you've used that body at a young age as a battering ram, and then basically they said it feels like you was in a car accident every time you finish a game. It's like I done had a whole car accident. It's how your body felt. You know what I'm saying? And it takes you 2 days to recover when you're younger. I played till I was 34. By the time, game on Sunday, by the time we get like Wednesday, Thursday, I'm just like, okay, starting to feel good. Friday, I'm okay. And then 2 days later, I got to play all over again. So the recovery's slower too. So now, everything I do now, I try to figure out a way to start making myself feel better and learning more about the body too. I feel like I've become a doctor, learning about the body and what foods help with fighting inflammation and things like that.
Mm-hmm. So I've always had this, because we can talk. It seemed like, y'all my homeboy, so I can talk to you and ask these questions that we talk about these things on Big Bing's Break Room, but we don't have people like you to, comment on it. And when I look at sports, I'm not an athlete, I'm an artist, but my kids are athletes. So now I'm starting to see, and they serious about it. I got one that's trying to get to the Olympics in 2024. So that's how serious it is. But I've always felt like our athletes, especially with football and basketball, our Black men were being used in the sport. You being used, yeah, you're getting a good salary, but it's just a portion of what's really being made. At any point in your career, did you feel like that on the field?
Well, I'm gonna speak for me real quick because I have the second longest rookie holdout in NFL history. But going in mentally, I knew that it was a business. It wasn't like college no more. With college, those are your friends. I'm going into work now. This is business. And at any given moment, if my contract's not right, that's on me. Like I said, you are what you negotiate. So I'm gonna stand on what I believe in. And I made it into the season. I think it was like week 8. I had one more week, and I would have had got sent back into the draft the following year because of a contract dispute. But I ended up winning. You know what I'm saying? But I stood on what I believe. And they try to do games to manipulate you because you're a rookie and make you come in and just take a deal. But I knew that wasn't the deal that was supposed to be for me. You know what I'm saying? So like young guys got to know it's a business at the end of the day, and business ain't your friend. So you got to treat it just as that, as a business. Because I could have came there, got hurt, whatever, and they could have cut me right after that season. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's guaranteed except you sign a bonus. So just know you got to go in there with a business mindset.
Yeah. MJG, did you ever feel that way?
For me, my journey was a little different because I came in as an underdog. I was a 7th round draft pick. And it was a business right off for me because my business was staying on the team. My signing bonus was $28,000. After taxes, it's 17.
Yeah.
So now I'm business mode. I ain't playing with y'all out here. I'm trying to make the team every day. And how B-Mac said earlier, at the end of the day, man, you get guys walking through that door every day trying to get your position. So, you know what I'm saying? So the business aspect, you got to take care of your business. I say as a parent, let me talk to you real quick. As a parent, it's very important for you to find guys like myself, B-Mac, that really knows what and don't want nothing from you. They don't want access to your kid. They want that because now we have so much information out here. And this journey your kids are about to go on, especially if they good, you need to be the protector. And so you need to educate yourself. My parents ain't know nothing about nothing.
That's me. I don't know.
My parents ain't know
about sport. The high school is my oldest is in junior high, and the high school is already after her. They like, do you mind if she come practice with our track team?
Yeah.
So I mean, and I appreciate that because I'm a single mom too. Mm-hmm. Okay. So like for real talk, if I keep it a buck with you, if it's okay, can we connect through Tasha after this?
Let's do that. Because
when I say she wants to go to the 2024 Olympics in our building, she done already went downstairs to the man and said, listen, I need training, this, and it's things she working out on her own. And I want her to get there, but I don't really know how to do that. If she said,
you in Texas?
I'm in Dallas. Yeah.
Oh, you in Dallas? I'm gonna get you with Tommy Harris.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure Tommy Harris reach out to you. And there's a couple more outlets I know in Dallas. So we'll talk. We'll talk about it.
Okay, so we tuned in the Big Bing's Break Room. Even though we had that little side thing.
I'm making deals.
I'm always making deals. That's what I do. Of the NFL Choir. And what we need you guys to do is make sure you follow them on IG at Players Choir. Do that right now. That's free.
Come on.
Follow follow, go through, watch the videos, make sure you like them. And more importantly, we need you to go to NBC.com // whatever it is, AGT vote. They look just like that on the screen. And vote for the NFL choir because we want them to make it to as a wild card. And then when they make it as a wild card, they got to vote again, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Make it as a wild card.
Yep.
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 And before we get out of here, here's some more of you guys.
Got that sunlight in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet, feel that hot blood in my body.
Hey.
I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. Move on like the way we rock it, so don't stop.
Let's hear y'all sing. Go. How
I don't be back. Man, hold up. There it is.
There it is. Hey, B-Back.
I was waiting for the hood to come out. I was waiting. They got to do a hood move. And there it is.
Hey, B-Back. I had to put that city boy on real quick.
Man, hold up.
Man, that singing and dancing harder than y'all think.
You ain't lying, boy. That thing's listen. That thing hard, boy.
Now, when you guys make it, I'm gonna say when y'all make it because we're gonna keep this on into exist. Are you gonna perform the same song, or are you gonna pick a different song?
No, it'll be a different song.
Different song.
Okay. Can we get the first exclusive?
We haven't even picked it yet.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll be it'll be some smoke we giving you. That's all. Oh man.
You got anything else?
I appreciate the opportunity. I know I chimed in late, but you guys being positive role models, and I hope the little shorties that see this, because this gonna live forever. So this message that y'all bringing to Big Bink's break room this morning, this will live on forever, man. And this message, like you said about the bread can't pay for no message like this, man. Hopefully this show will inspire a little shorty, watching, our channel and this show, and help them make the right decisions or begin to spark the seed in the brain to make better decisions and teaming up with a mentor to help them change their lives, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Salute big time to both of y'all. Real talk.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Hands down. Yeah, and don't be afraid to invite us again.
You got a home. You got a home on the whole stream channel. You come on any show you want.
Yeah, don't be no stranger.
Yeah, I'm the boss, so I do this. Whatever y'all want to do, you guys can always come back. I would love to have you guys come back because with Iris in the city, and she's commenting, she actually just did a series with 3 student athletes, 1 college, 1 high school, 1 junior. Well, my daughter was the junior high.
Okay.
Because unfortunately, we had a tragedy here in Texas where one of the youth coaches was.
Yeah.
I heard about that. That was crazy.
I know somebody that's close to that situation. So yeah.
So yeah, she talked to them about how parents, behave and act on the sideline, and my daughter told on me, but that's okay. Okay.
You don't be acting a fool out there, do you?
At the basketball games, yeah, because their last basketball coach they had was trash.
Hey, Big Blink.
Yo.
Hey, you hear this, right?
Hey, look, when my nephew had football games, she be right there with him, like, put him in the damn game.
Yeah, my nephew Bink is my brother. So when they don't play my nephew, yeah, I be out there like, what? What is going on? We have athletes in our family. Like, it skipped us, but these kids
got it.
Yeah.
Yes, got it. I was not expecting that. But I would love to have you on whatever show you want to be on. I love to have a talk about mental health, athleticism, how young people, how they make their transition from high school to college. Because my understanding now is some colleges are paying the kids $30,000. They get a check to come play.
Yeah, the game done changed, baby.
Because I'm like, well, sign me up. That's a nice job.
It done changed.
It done changed.
I can ball. I can play basketball. I can do that or tennis, something. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. And once again, before we go, you guys make sure that you follow them at Players Choir on IG. Get that down, Players Choir. Go to NBC.com, AGT, vote for the NFL Players Choir. Before you guys, or do you guys have any other performances before you go back?
Ooh, I don't think so. I don't think
so
we
either.
got nothing. I know we got some stuff down the road, but I don't think we have anything before we go back. So I know we got some things in November or in October, but besides that, nothing.
All right. Well, I send your schedule to Tasha. She can send it to us, and we'll
Yes.
here so everybody can keep up with what you have.
Definitely stay connected.
All right. Well, this has been this edition of Big Things Break Room. Thank you guys for joining us, and thank you all for tuning.
It's all love, man.
All
Thank you very
love, bro.
much.
Continued success.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Hit 'em in the break room. What you doing?